Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Sun-Venus conjunction. Whenever Sun and Venus are together in the chart, what kind of good results they can bring, and at the same time, if let's suppose they are afflicted and they are not well placed, they can create problems also. What kind of negative results they have capacity to give, that we are also going to see. And if you are experiencing any kind of troubles related to them, which we are going to discuss later, what are the remedies for them in order to improve those situations? That also we are going to discuss. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is shown in description. So first of all, we are going to talk about the Sun-Venus yoga in a good situation. So good situation means that here Sun and Venus are in suitable signs, and understand that this is a common combination which is mostly seen in many cases, because Sun, Venus and Mercury are most of the time very close to each other, and either Sun, Venus are together, Sun, Mercury are together, Sun, Venus, Mercury are together. So this is most of the time seen in many horoscopes, but you have to see the zodiac sign in which they are sitting, and at the same time what is their situation, how strong they are. So by good I mean that understand that Sun and Venus are enemies of each other. They are mutual enemies. And the zodiac signs, let's suppose Sun is very good in fire signs. No, but fire signs for Venus are quite uncomfortable and malefic. Similarly, air signs are good for Venus, but they are not good for Sun very much. So here you have to just understand that the zodiac sign plays a very significant role where they are. And in general, here Venus should not be very much combust with Sun. If Venus is within 7 degrees, it will lose its power, it will lose its strength, and this yoga will have capacity to create troubles. Now, if this yoga is happening, whether it is favoring the Sun or Venus, that does not matter. If it is happening in the Kendra house or in the Trikona house, or it is in association with the Kendra or Trikona lords, or in 2nd or 11th house, then it is a good situation for Sun and Venus to be in, and they can bring excellent results in life. Now, if whatever the zodiac sign is, whether Sun is getting powerful or the Venus is getting powerful, that doesn't matter. But the point here is that in general, if Venus is not very much close to Sun, where it is within 7 degrees or very close, like 3-4 degrees, 1 degree, then it means that Sun Venus will have capacity to give good results in life. And if they are in Kendra house or Trikona house, then they have quite strong capacity to give excellent results in person's life. So first of all, the good Sun-Venus combination. Now Sun is your ego, Venus is the material desires and ambitions and hopes and wishes, and it's just like Moon. Venus and Moon are similar to each other in terms of emotional aspect. Venus and Moon govern them. So here it can show, first of all, it can make person quite ambitious in nature, and ambitious in a sense where you can have a lot of inherent desire to establish yourself on your own. Even if you are born into a well-to-do family, in this case it can be seen, because Sun is your father, Venus is the family background you come through, Venus is the money, natural controller of the 2nd house. So it can show that person can be born into good families also, where they are well-to-do families, privileged families, you don't have any troubles, your father is in a good situation, everything is fine. But still there is an inherent desire that I want to be known because of something which I have done in my life. I have accomplished something, not because of my family, not because of my lineage, not because that my father is so and so. So it can show respect towards the family lineage, that can be seen. Like people who are in family business, or they come from a really historical line of, I'll say, good family background of people, that can be seen with this. But if you have to see that inherent desire to have something of your own as an identity, that what I have done, what I have contributed, what I have achieved in my life. So it can create that notion. So ambition and notion to be independent, and it enhances the rajas. There are 3 gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. So rajas means the natural affinity for the power, position, authority, name, respect, command, and sense of worth in life, that yes, people respect me, I have reached somewhere in my life. that is rajas. So that can be seen here, and it gives you material desires also, which they are not bad. Material desires, it is a good combination for material progress as well. So material desires like all the things, the rajasic desires will be there: power, position, authority, name, respect, all those things. So it gives you that natural inclination to have them in the life. And if other yogas are fine, Sun Venus confers these things, it gives you these things. Another thing here is that it gives you good self-confidence, particularly which enhances after you accomplish something. Initially there might be some kind of self-doubt, but later on self-confidence comes. The more person works, the more they fulfill their ambitions, goals, aims, and the more confidence rises. So that kind of thing can be seen. Then it also creates a more self-centered approach, because Sun is ego, Venus is the material world and the society around you. So here it can create if Sun is strong, then it can make person somewhat self-centered and somewhat self-obsessed in a nature, that you are more focused that okay, this is me, this is my wants, these are the things which I want to do in my life, and they are very important for me to feel worthy, to feel secure, to feel accomplished, to feel that I have done something meaningful in life. So that thing drives the personality, and overall it enhances that self-centered approach. Then it also gives a natural I'll say liking to seek social validation, even if person denies that, but it gives you it gives you a sense of worth, that yes, if people appreciate me and they respect me and I am in a certain position of influence, then it means that okay, I have done something in my life. So that kind of thing. So it gives a natural affinity for seeking social validation, and can make person somewhat attention seeking in nature. Then if there are good yogas, then it gives you material progress, very favorable for career, money, power, position, house, wealth, properties, vehicles, luxuries, pleasures, respect, name, reputation, all these things. It is excellent for bringing these aspects in life. You have to see other yogas like how the 10th house and career combinations are, but Sun Venus in a good situation, excellent yoga for career progress, material progress in life. Then it enhances the creativity also. You have to, not all the time, but it gives you, because Sun is light and Sun brightens the quality of the planets which are sitting with that. So Sun Venus, if they are together, it will enhance and boost the properties of Venus. So Venus is creativity, arts, beauty, imagination, innovation. So you have to see that how other yogas are like Moon, Mercury, they play a very vital role there, but they can create a situation where person is somewhat having a natural skill for creativity, art, imagination, innovation is good, no matter what field you are, but it can show all artistic fields. It can be music, acting, dance, drama, design, or this what do you call that, all beauty fields like related to jewelry or textiles or fashion or cosmetics or beauty things, all these things, they can be seen. And at the same time, this combination is also excellent for being in senior leadership roles, management, authority, senior positions, no matter what the field is. It can be in government, it can be in private, but it can show that people serving in senior positions, administration and leadership roles, they can be seen with this. Then this conjunction is considered somewhat malefic for the family and married life, because Venus is marriage, and if Sun is overpowering Venus too much, it will create some or the other way some troubles there in that domain. In general, it can show that okay, since the more focus, center focus is going on towards career and personal goals and ambitions and everything. The person is not able to focus too much on the family life, not too much on the partner, and you are not able to give time or maintain work family life balance too much. That thing can create some disturbance in family life or married life, relationships. At the same time, it can show partner can be accomplished, particularly for males, because Venus is wife. So it can show that if Venus, Sun, Venus are well placed, they can show that wife can be accomplished, partner can be successful. They have also gained some position, some good. They come from good family background, reputed family background, and at the same time they have also reached and serving in some good position, some good aspects of career in life. That can be seen. Then it can also create initial attraction. It can bring in the relationship or marriage. It can show initial attraction, but over a period of time, as I said, that other things take over, and hence it can induce emotional distance, dissatisfaction, incompatibility, monotony, dullness, boredom, isolation. All these things can come up, and it tends to create some kind of I'll say dissatisfaction in the relationship among the couple. Then another point here is that it can also induce health issues to the partner. Particularly for males, it can create troubles to wife, health of the wife. Health of the self also can be seen if it is making bad yogas for health. But if it is Venus is damaged somewhat, it can create health issues to wife as well. So these are some aspects of Sun Venus. And there is one more thing. If there are extremely good spiritual combinations in the chart, most of the time the things which I said so far, they are going to be seen. Excellent for material progress, material life, all those accomplishments. But at the same time, it can, if good spiritual yogas are there, then it can create that you can be accomplished. You can have things, you set your mind to certain goals and you achieve them. But despite that, you feel empty, dissatisfied, discontented. And slowly there is some element of gradual detachment and meaninglessness prevailing in your mind, and it is forcing you to seek spiritual life, good for spiritual inquiry. This will not happen in most cases, because mostly this yoga is for material progress, material ambitions and those desires. But in certain situations, it can lead to spiritual progress also. And you have to see Jupiter, Ketu, Saturn situation, moon situation for that. But if strong spiritual yogas are present, then even after achieving things in life, it forces you, motivates you to long for supreme bliss. What is supreme bliss? That I am no longer seeking meaning and completion in material objects anymore. I am fine with who I am, and I know who I am, not this body and mind. I am pure consciousness. That kind of thing. It is very good for bhakti, devotion. It is very good for jnana yoga, path of knowledge. And it initially creates this meaninglessness, this detachment, this dissatisfaction, inner emptiness, but that is a symptom, I'll say symbol. It is signifying that the person should move towards a spiritual life. Else you can accumulate a lot of things in your life, but you will still be incomplete, moving from objects to objects. So if good spiritual yogas are there, then this thing can also be seen. So these are excellent results for Sun Venus in good situation if they are together. Now we are going to talk about if they are bad. By bad I mean that they are in enemy signs, and they are associated with 6th, 8th, 12th lords or houses, particularly 7th house also, because for 7th Sun in 7th house is not considered really good. Then mainly 7th, 8th and 12th house, they create troubles here. 6th Venus does not create really good results in 6th. Sun is fine in 6th. Then Apart from that, moon and ascendant lord are not well placed. They are creating problems. They are making bad yogas. The zodiac sign which they are sitting, that planet is badly placed in the chart. And they are associated with other malefics like Mars, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, and Venus is in deep Papakartri, very close combustion, like within 7 degrees. It is the more Venus is going to combust, the more strength loss of Venus will be there in material terms. And at the same time, it is retrograde while being afflicted. In Navamsha, they are not well placed. So any of these situations, the more of them are going to be there, the more problems they can bring. So all the situations which are possible, that I'll tell you. You don't have to jump to conclusions, see the entire chart, then come to okay proper thing that okay this thing can happen. So if they are bad, then what will happen? That they can create, first of all, a personality, because sun is your personality, sun is your ego, sun is the things which you identify with. It is your ambitions, your wishes, that okay this is what I want. So sun and Venus, if they are bad, then they can create a lot of self-obsession, a lot of greed, selfishness, identity crisis. Person either can become a egomaniac or a narcissist, or they can have a complete lack of self-esteem with no self-confidence at all, and easily influenced by other people's opinions. It can create immaturity, irresponsibility, really clingy, possessive, jealous behavior, controlling behavior, desperate social validation, where you want to please people all the time, can't handle criticism at all. It can make person quite shallow, hollow, fake, two-faced, hypocrite, immoral, unethical, and prone to corruption. Because Venus is Maya, material world, it can show hedonism. There is no other attribute to person's life or personality other than sensual pleasures. Means I want to just hold money, wealth, and fulfill my base desires, and that is all. That is all what life means. There is no I'll say capability to understand that there is an essence to life which is further beyond just fulfilling the material desires and chasing the world like a rat. So that thing can be seen if Venus and Sun are bad in this case. Then it can show blinded materialism, where I am making relationships or entering relationships just for the sake of opportunism and selfish ulterior motives or gains. That can be seen. Venus is Lakshmi, means money itself. So money which is coming through illicit, corrupt, unethical, immoral means. People engaging in all kind of such activities, that can be seen. White collar crimes, that can be seen. Prostitution, trafficking, drug industry, embezzlers, thieves, they can be seen. And you won't notice them easily, but that is possible. And understand, again I am repeating, this is it's like all possibilities which are there for Sun and Venus. I am just telling that you have to see that how other planets are behaving, and then arrive at a proper conclusion. Apart from that, it is extremely bad for marriage and relationship. Either the relationships don't happen, or they happen but they don't sustain. Failed relationships, no trust, no commitment, excessive control, toxicity, negative environment, marriage becomes really bad. All kind of problems can be possible. You have to see many other yogas for that. What are the planets responsible for marriage? I've made several videos on that. But it can create any kind of problems depending on the chart, from fights, ego clashes, possessiveness, jealousy, distrust, commitment issues, disloyalty, cheating, divorce, separation. Anything is possible. Literally anything depending on the chart, because Sun Venus conjunction is never considered good for marriage and relationships. It is a very tricky situation to see that okay how it is functioning, because even in good situation it will create certain disturbance, which I already told you. But if it is bad, then it is short guarantee that some or the other way the marriage or relationships are not going to end very well. Then at the same time, if it is making bad yogas for health, it can create health problems depending on the chart, like related to eyes, hair, head, genital organs, urinary system, pancreas, like diabetes can be seen, or any other issues related to pancreas, fertility problems, reproductive system issues, hormonal imbalance, any of these things can be seen. So these are negative results, of course, but you have to understand that, okay, I have to see the chart, then come to conclusion. And if you are experiencing any of these problems, whatever we have discussed, the negative ones, I've made videos on them. So one is like, what are the remedies for weak sun? The link is shown above and given in description below. And another is for Venus. So what are the results for weak Venus? And the remedies, practical and astrological remedies, are discussed in both of those videos individually for Sun and Venus. Watch those videos and follow the remedies in order to improve the situations if you are experiencing any malefic results. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more information, reels and post, you can join on my Instagram, Facebook page and website. Their links are given in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.